smarter than you think. This is Geoffrey, Bob Westall's cat. Bob knows just how clever cats can be.
Well, the one thing you've got to believe that is hard to believe is that cats can trace people from a distance. And the cat in Blitz Cat does nothing that a normal cat wouldn't do. The power she has, which I believe cats have, is that she can trail her master at a distance. She can sense where he is and follow him. This is called side trailing. And Duke University in America has examined it scientifically and come up with 50 authenticated, scientifically proven examples. Once you allow this, the cat is a perfectly ordinary cat, except that cats do have strange effects upon the people whom they live with. They can make them do all kinds of things. But above all, of course, she's a symbol of good luck. I wrote my first novel at the age of 12. It was 12,000 words of pure rubbish. It was called The Mystery of Dead Man's Bay. The reason I wrote was I went to grammar school, and from having my friends around me at primary school in the holidays, I went to a place where my nearest friends were 4 miles away in the holidays, and I hadn't got a bike then. And so in my boredom, I began to write these novels. We're not glamorous people. We're probably less glamorous than accountants and stockbrokers. We just sit in a room and we stare at either the wall or a view, and we write. My favourite study ever in a previous house was a bay window onto a fairly busy suburban street with shops, where people would wave to me as they passed, and when I'd go across at 11 o'clock for my cake or Cornish pasty, and the girls in the shop would say, "It's not going very well this morning, you've torn up 4 sheets of paper, haven't you?" And a lovely sense of being in the midst of life and yet being a little apart from it. And I moved from there to a much quieter road with just a hedge to look at. And I went into a decline for about 4 months. I couldn't stand it. I'm used to it now. This is better, the garden, but ideally I would always be in a bay window on a busy street. The main quality I hope to get in my books is that of a giant helter-skelter. I want to get the reader in to absolutely terrify the reader, but in the end to deliver them safe, perhaps a bit chastened at the far end. And this is in company with my hero. I love bringing my hero to the very brink of death or dissolution. And then when I've almost lost him, when he's almost beyond my grasp to save, to sort of drag him back logically by in a nick of time. This was always true of me. As a child, I would let my model yacht go out to sea to the very border of where I couldn't swim out and get it, and then I would suddenly panic and swim after it and get it back. So putting things I value at risk, at the greatest possible risk, is what, in a way, my book's about.
And that's what you've done with Blitz Cat?
Yes, I mean, she survives. I mean, the irony of Blitz Cat is that she comes through, and because she's now got her master, the whole thing is a search for her master, because she's got him and will never lose him again for as long as she lives, she becomes a perfectly ordinary cat just going for little walks around the garden, that when her need is over, then her powers go absolutely asleep, and she's as ordinary as your cat or mine.
What a great story. And he's written lots more, you know, Jake. Jake, where are you? Oh no, he's gone off chasing cats again. Look at these two.